Hello, thank you for clicking on today's video. The mega franchise Pokemon really doesn't need much of an introduction. I was 9 going on 10 when Pokemon Red and Blue was first introduced into the United States, and even though I will fully admit that there are some better designs later in the generations, Generation 1 will always have a soft spot in my heart. Today, I am going to be taking the Pokemon quiz. You can find this at pkmnquiz.com or looking at the screen, you probably see the website here. I am going to be doing the Gen 1 quiz to name all 150 Pokemon. I am going to be using the spelling help because I cannot spell worth of beans. And I have the 35-minute set time limit. So let's go ahead today and try to name all the Pokemon, all the first gen Pokemon, starting off with Pokemon number 1. I digress. I'm being a little facetious because for those who know, D.o.n.k was actually the first Pokemon designed. Now we're going to go ahead and start with the starters instead of that. I added Pikachu and Eevee because at this point they're practically our starter Pokemon. And Eevee being a personal favorite of mine, I would say that Espeon is my favorite evolution. What would your guys' favorite evolution of Eevee be? Let me know in the comments. We'll go ahead now and start naming them off as we can. Skipped a few there. See if we can go back and remember them. Of course, Team Rocket's iconic Pokemon. There we go. Now we got the full startup there, at least for the start of the first Pokemon that most people end up seeing in Kanto. Little known fact, did you know that Pikachu is number 25 in the Pokedex, while Meowth is number 52? The reason being is because they are polar opposites from each other, with Ash having Pikachu as a starter and Meowth being the icon of Team Rocket. And now we'll go ahead to the trio evolutions that require trade for final evolution. Personally, I think I would love to see a game where Abra, Machop, and Ghastly are the three starters. Obviously, Machop has the disadvantage in all of this, but still see pretty cool to have those three as the starters for a storyline. So from here, how about we go to gym leaders? Starting off with Brock. Okay. He also, in the anime at least, remember when when it was weird that Brock got a Vulpix? Didn't match anything, but then again, most of the trainers in the show ended up leaving their type advantages. We'll do Vulpix's counterpart. What do you guys think? Vulpix or Growlithe? Which one was better? Personally, I like Growlithe more. Yeah. Doing Misty's Pokemon now, if you guys haven't seen. Of course, she would later get a Togepi as well, but that's not a Gen 1 Pokemon. Okay. What's your guys' opinion on Voltorb and Electrode? I was never a fan of those or the Magnemite Magnet-Hun. The whole self-destruct to cause damage never really sat right with me, but I guess that's the case for most people. Let's see. After that would be well, I guess we can go on a single starter evolutions at this point. See who we can get. Can never get a spelling right for Kangaskhan. See, what's between Porygon and Snorlax? I believe those are the ancient Pokemon, right? Praise Helix. Another one I have trouble spelling often. Okay, let's do legendaries. I did Porygon already. Okay. think that's all the single stage evolution Pokemon, but it looks like I am missing one down here. Another one I can't spell. I did not fill in that spot there like I hoped it would. Alright, well, let's go back to gym leaders then. Poison Pokemon. Still iconic seeing the Nidorino versus the Gengar at the beginning animations of the game. To this day, that's still a video that goes back to my mind often. Let's see, who am I missing now? Jumped around a whole lot, so we're missing spots now. I feel like I'm missing a 30 stage Pokemon right here. I'm trying to remember what it would be. See, if I go along the types, would it be a Pokemon that received a type later? Oh. Well, that didn't help at all. But I'm glad I remembered those ones. It's ironic, the Paris and Parasect lines are so often forgotten that because I wandered a little bit, it was helped me remember them slightly, but I still can't remember the 3-stage evolution line. Let's see, I got those ones now. Nope, still haven't filled in that single one either. Let's see. Fire, Ponyta, Rapidash. You guys playing Pokemon Pocket at all? Nice art and a lot of the cards that are on there. It's on most cell phone games available now. And with the Venusaur event going on currently, I know the Ponyta Rapidash and Magmar has been very useful for me in help doing it. It doesn't help that I still don't have the Moltres EX yet, but you know. Maybe if I go back and look at Ash's Pokemon. Nope, still did not fill in that section. got an A. There we go. Let's see, 15 minutes down, 146 Pokemon listed. The last 5 is going to be the hardest for me to remember. Let's see, did I do Ditto yet? Oh, apparently I did. I do not see him anywhere along the line. So, let's see, single evolution and 2 two-stage Pokemon. See, I got Snorlax, Kangaskhan, fire had Magmar, water had Lapras, electric is Electabuzz, grass had Tangela, bug Scyther Pinsir, flying's Farfetch'd, psychic is Mr. Mime, ice is Jinx, ground is Kangaskhan technically. Normal was Lickitung. Fighting had Hitmonchan. Bug was Scyther. I feel like this one's going to drive me nuts. And it's going to be Pokemon that you guys are all currently yelling at me that I haven't listed yet. I am honestly drawing a blank. As for Electrode to Hitmonlee, I am missing a few. I know when I do take the quiz, I usually end up forgetting Tangela, so I tried to add that one early, but I have no clue what's going on now. Let's see. Oh. I think what threw me off a little bit is where it's split. Which would mean this is great Pokemon. Alright, one more. 15 Pokemon left. What am I missing? Single stage evolution. Let's see. Let's go over the typings again. Fire, water, grass. Electric, normal, bug, poison. Is there a single stage poison Pokemon? No. Not in Gen 1. Ground. Ground and poison again. Fairy. Oh. Well, 18 minutes, 3 seconds. Thank you all for joining me today, and have a good one.